Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm reviewing a cigar that you should be able to find. A lot of times I review cigars that are small batches or limited editions, but not this one. This is the Romeo y Julieta Reserva Real, Nicaragua. And this is the Toro 6x54. Straight up my favorite size of any cigar. Not this one, any cigar. There is your density. Now, the thing that got my attention about this cigar right away is it's all Nicaraguan. It's Nicaraguan Puro. The other thing is blended by Rafael Nodal and AJ Fernandez. Those two things combined were enough to get my attention. That is sort of the long and the short of it. However, it does come in other sizes. A Robusto, a Magnum 6x60, and a Churchill 7x50. Price-wise, this cigar I'm reviewing today is set at $9.03. What a weird number, but $9. 8 and change, $8.77 for the Robusto, $9.96, $10 for the Magnum, and $9.30 for the Churchill. So by today's standards, unfortunately, that's about average or a good price. Now, another thing, aside from the review, I shifted my view for you so that you could have a full shot of the Chief back there. In light of the Washington Redskins doing away with their logo this week, I will not be doing away with the Chief. Without the Indians, we would have no cigars. So, Chief, you may stay. Thank you. All right, let's get right to it. The Romeo y Julieta Reserva Real, Nicaragua Toro. Got a nice little partially domed cap there to deal with. I want to take it off just before the end of the curvature right there. Like that. All right, I think we can deal with that. Well, your first flavors are a citrusy cedar, brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg. I'm getting whiffs of like a very light cream in there, which is a little odd, but so be it. And a black coffee base. Black pepper about 7.5. It's a little bit of a rough, earthy nutmeg. I don't think there's leather in there. It's just that nutmeg flavor. I'm getting this sort of that rough flavor. So that's how you start. Way too early to talk about strength, but right now it's like medium body. It's not very powerful. So that is how you start. Pretty good start. So let's see what we have at the first third. First third. And the cigar could use a little more sweetness, in my opinion. It's not bad. The flavors are fine. Nice Nicaraguan-ish flavors. But it's not at the level of sweetness that I would like to see. Still medium bodied. Even at this point, this far in, it ought to be showing signs of moving up, and I don't think it will. The finish is sort of an earthy black coffee and nutmeg. Just the slightest amount of a very deep brown sugar sweetness, but it's very minor. The flavors overall in the cigar haven't changed that much. Let's see. They have not changed at all. That much, not that much translates into not at all. You still have the citrusy cedar and the brown sugar and the cinnamon and the nutmeg, and it's all there, just like it was. But the sweetness level is okay. Okay, don't get excited. It's okay. It's just not where I want it to be, and definitely the power isn't anything to write home about. This is a nice basic Nicaraguan cigar. Dare I say, much like the Romeo y Julieta line, it's not a powerful cigar. It's not a powerful stick. It's just nice flavors, and there you are. So for the first third, I will go 91, and I'm anxiously hoping that something comes about in the middle third. So we'll see. Well, I want to remind you that tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, I'll be a guest on the I Tap That Cigar show, where we'll discuss everything under the sun. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. It's an open book as far as I'm concerned. They can ask me anything. So tune in at 8 o'clock. I Tap That Cigar show. Well, into the second third, and to a small degree, the sweetness did improve. This is just not an overly sweet cigar. It's definitely not an overpowerful cigar. I can see how this would fit into the Romeo y Julieta lineup. Still medium bodied. Is a nice flavor cigar. It's just not anything spectacular, but the sweetness did go up, making it more enjoyable, so I'm rating the score at 92. We got a couple inches left. Let's see what happens in the final third. Well, we're down to the end. So let's wrap it up. All right. Cigar went up, come back down to where it was. It's pretty much like it was when it started, which was okay. It's just not great. I mean, the flavors in the cigar are very good. The sweetness level and the intensity is not there. It is a medium-bodied cigar all the way. Basically, the finish is not changed. There's not much change throughout the cigar, except that the sweetness went up a little bit in the second third. Final third, go 91. For someone that doesn't like powerful Nicaraguan cigars, this is a cigar they should try because it has the Nicaraguan-esque flavors, but not the power. Overall score is 91.33. It's a pretty good cigar, decent cigar. It's just not something I would gravitate toward a lot because it just doesn't have things, two key elements, the sweetness and any power at all, really. But take that under consideration and give it a try. You may love it. So there you have it. The Romeo y Julieta Reserva Real Nicaragua Toro, 91.33.